Hello and welcome back, beautiful Geminis. Thank you for joining me here, Gemini. I hope you're all doing amazing. Let's get into your messages. Gemini energy, the anointing, answer the call, empowerment, your empower yourself, the fertile void you may not see. You may not see something, you may feel void, but the seed's been planted. Now you got to nourish it. This is self-care. You've got to nourish it. You are the Holy Grail. The first union you have is with self. The very first sacred union that you have is with self. This is self-love, self. Fill that void with self-love. Fill that void with the seeds been planted. Nourish it. That's what Spirit's saying. The thorn. Okay. It is. Message, you can have joy and success here. But there's going to be changes. And the changes that are here, these are difficulties, the thorns. You are stronger than your challenges, stronger than your difficulties. The first sacred union you form is with self. All good things are wild and free. It's like your spirit longs for freedom. So I said, be there for you. Self-love, be there for you, Gemini. Knowledge is power. This is knowledge. Be authentic. You may be tempted, Gemini. Wait. Wait for that phone to ring. Love self. Answer the call. It's like it's your time to fill that void with self-love. That's what it's telling you. Be there for you. Be at somebody's beck and call. Be there for you. Somebody might be trying to tempt you, Gemini. The call. Somebody's like waiting for some kind of call. The call is self-love. The first sacred union that you will ever have is with self and with source. This is self-love. Be there for you. Stop waiting for this phone call, or stop waiting for someone else to fill that void. When Source says the first union that we have, sacred union, is with self and Source. Live independently. Don't be some. It's an opportunity here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just don't trust or something. It's like stop waiting for something or someone else to fill that void. It's time for you to fill that void, whatever that void is. Fill up your own cup. Be there for you, because that is the only one and source that you will ever rely on or depend on, that you should ever rely on or depend on. Not saying you can't rely on other people, can't say you can't rely on other things, but you can rely on self. This could be a relationship breakup. There could be some manipulation, relationship ending. Use this as make a decision to heal. That's what it's saying. Heal self. You may be tempted to go back into a situation. You may be tempted to go and replay a situation or an event, but Spirit is saying, take the time for self-love. Be there for you. It's like this is your soul needs it. Protect your soul. Your soul. What is your soul telling you to do? What is your soul telling you to do? And listen to it. It's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? This is a hurtful decision. You're gonna be tempted here. But you have to be there for you. You gotta be there for you. You gotta show up for you. You gotta do you. You gotta be there for you first. Someone's scared. It's like is someone scared to be alone? It's fear. You gotta be stronger than your fears. It's like Fear of abandonment, fear of what? It's like trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Your intuition already knows. Trust your intuition, your instincts. Because your soul already knows the answer. Your soul already knows the answer. We just got to listen to it. What's this? Someone turning cold? Is someone turning cold, defensive? We certainly can't control others, but we can control ourselves. I don't know what this fear is. When darkness surrounds you, be the light. Be the light. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. Plant yourself here with integrity, grounded action. What's this? What was I going to say? Fear. Fear of making someone else angry? Or is this about just being just, being fair? You could be just very angry at somebody breaking promises or their actions. Is somebody words not meeting their actions? Do they keep breaking their promises? It's like you got to learn to be there for you. You got to be there for you. Maybe you're always there for everyone else. Maybe you're always there for other people. You know what I mean? They jump, you act. I don't know. You got to be there for you. You got to love yourself enough to do what's right for you. Be proud. It's almost as if somebody's got you confused, or this could be denial. This could be maybe somebody's heart chakra is closed. I don't know. Maybe it's having to choose between family, having to make a choice here, or having to choose between family and, I don't know, listen to your soul. That's what Spirit's telling you to do. Listen to your soul. What is your soul telling you to do? What is your soul telling you to do? Something's a wrap here. Somebody's sneaking around here. There is a betrayal. And it's like they're trying to get out of it. They're trying to get away from it. They're trying to get away with it. Maybe somebody's being really selfish. Maybe somebody's being very arrogant. I don't know. Is this friend zoning? Is someone trying to like just friend zone somebody and trying to get away with something? You got to listen to your soul. You got to listen to your soul, what your soul is telling you, not what people are telling you. If we could block out what people tell us and tune in to what our own souls are telling us and trusting that soul, it has your best interest at heart. Your soul has your best interest at heart, believe me. Um, you gotta trust your soul, what your soul's telling you. Block out what everyone else is telling you and listen to your soul. Block out what everyone else wants from you and what's expected of you and what you should do and shouldn't do and all the other things. Just block out the noise and listen to your soul. What is your soul telling you to do? And be there for you. Listen to your own soul. We cannot rely on other people and their opinions. We have to listen to our own voice, and our own soul always knows what's best for us if we only listen to it. But it's like we can get drowned out in the noise, we can get lost in what our own soul wants by doing what everybody else wants. And at the end of the day, it's your own soul that suffers because we didn't feed our own soul. We have to do things that feed our own souls. And that is right for us. Our path is not the same as other people's paths. It's not the same as anybody else's path. Our path is our own path and how we choose to live it, not what is expected of us or what we should and shouldn't do, but what our soul tells us to do. And sometimes we have to block out the noise. And sometimes we have to sit back and listen to our own souls because it always knows. And sometimes we got to fill up our own soul with the things and the people that are good for us in order to block out the things that are unhealthy for us. We have to learn to listen to ourselves, that voice that's inside. Whenever there's confusion here, that's what I would say. If somebody's in the middle of confusion and don't know which way to turn and don't know which way to go, your soul always will tell you. It's whether or not we choose to listen to it or not. But our soul, so if we drown out the noise and our daily busy lives and we tune in to our own soul, it always knows what's best for us. It'll always guide us on our path. It can't tell us what to do, it can't tell us what to choose. But if we listen to our own voice and our own soul, it will always guide you. It seems like somebody is like very humming and hawing. Someone keeps humming and hawing. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if that's what I want to do. We can't live our lives for other people. We have to listen to our own souls and what our own souls tell us to do. Because at the end of the day, it's our own soul that's going to free us, our own soul that's going to guide us. And it's just tuning into our own souls and listening. Whenever I see someone at a crossroads of not knowing what to do, don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to your family. Don't listen to other people. And don't even listen to me. Listen to what the voice of your own soul is telling you to do. So, someone who's at a crossroads or someone's at an indecision, listen to your voice. Your own voice knows best what's best for you. Nobody else can tell you what's best for you. They can give their opinion, but sometimes it just creates noise. When what we should be doing is filling up our own cups, our own souls. And it would seem like if you're filling up everybody else's cups all the time and not filling up your own, you got to do that. You got to make time to fill your own soul with things that are what what are healthy for you, what are good for you. Not what are good for other people, not what are good for friends, not what are good for family, not what are good for anybody else, partners or anyone. What is your own soul leading you to? What is your own soul? And listen to that, because that is the truest voice you will ever hear is your own truth and your own soul. That's what it wants to say. And be careful what you wish for. Make sure it's aligned for your higher good. There's going to be some changes here, upcoming changes. Make sure you are feeding your own soul. Make sure you're looking after your own soul. Be there for you. Don't worry about being there for so and 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 so. You have to be there for you first. If you don't look after you first, how are you going to look after anybody? You got to look after you first and fill your own cup so that you have a steady source of supply to keep replenishing that. It's like you got to do things that fill your cup up so that you even have something to give to someone else. It's like you could have been giving away all your cups here. It's like seeking something more fulfilling. That's what it's like, seeking something more fulfilling. And what is it that's going to fill your soul? What is it you're seeking? And identify that. What is it that you're seeking? Someone is seeking emotional fulfillment. They've made an investment, but they're needing something more fulfilling. That's you. What is it that's going to fill your soul? Don't worry about what's going to fill up other people and what other people want and what other people's demands are or their wants, because at the end of the day, we are responsible for our own souls and filling that soul with things that are good for us. I mean, there's a significant amount of investment here. But what is going to fill you? What's going to make you feel complete? What is going to? Only you can do that. Only you can do that. If you rely on another person, place, or thing to do that for you, you will always feel void. Because the best kind of love that's out there is self love. And when you love yourself a whole lot till your cup is full and everything that overflows goes to other people, you make sure your cup is full for you. And what overflows is for what other people around you. You got to look after you. You got to be there for you. You got to do what is right for you, not what anyone, not family, not friends, not a spouse, not a job, not anybody. You have to be there for you. And your job is to look after you. If you're full, it'll overflow to everyone else around you. If you keep emptying your cup, and people are reckless with these cups, and they keep spilling them out all over the place, when you fill them up, fill your own soul. And what is left over is for other people. You gotta fulfill yourself. Your job is you. and everything else comes second. Because if you're not looking after you and you're not satisfied within, there's going to be nothing left to give anybody. You got to fill your own cup. Rely on other people to fill your cup. You got to fill your own cup. And don't be giving that all away all the time and depleting yourself by giving it all away. Look, your job is you and being full and complete. And it'll flow over. The cup will runneth over to everyone else around you. There'll be enough to go around as long as your cup is full. And you got to do things that fill your soul. And that's going to be different for everybody. There are no two souls the same. I can't tell you what fills your soul. Only you know that. It all comes from within. It's not out there. It all comes from within. Every answer, the wisdom, the knowledge, it comes from within. Because no two people's plans are the same. And I can't tell you what that is. Only you know that. And only your own soul knows that. Seems like someone's at a crossroads. And listening to that truth. Because our souls will tell us what we need. We just got to listen to it. And we got to trust it. That's the scary part. I did that for years, guys. Don't, you're not alone. I did that for years. I did not listen to my own soul. I never did. I listened, I put myself last. And your soul don't like it when you do that at all. It's learning to listen to it. That's all it is. We already knows the answer we seek. It's just we've got to trust ourselves enough to listen to it. Take care.